Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Giorgio Scalvini, is a very formidable defender.
Here's a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's a key interception. And the counter is on. Lee Kang-in. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Lee Kang-in. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. Tavares did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both.
Talisca! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
A nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a good foot in there. Doucouré. Bayer Leverkusen are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Raspadori. Now, what about a counter-attack?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Talisca looking understandably energised after his goal. Amiri. Zelarayan. Can he get it through? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's going up front in a hurry. Kukçu. And it's Tonali. Amiri. Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. Raya claims comfortably. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. 30 minutes gone. And it's Kukçu. Tonali. And Gomez. And here's Raspadori. Oh, he's bustling through here. That is a brilliant interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foot in. Can he get onto this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Lazio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Referee's given a throw. "40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chance here to counter. Kukçu, tidy with his distribution. He is through here. Kvaratskhelia! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Great defending, strong and determined. Kukçu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Lazio come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Lazio really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Lazio come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And they've got a throw. Tonali. Scalvini. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Burkhardt. Can he get on the end of this? Back towards the middle. And Amiri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good ball, good take. Oh, well played, well played. Lee Kang in. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, super find. Amiri. Zelarayan. Nice control. Forced to go back. And it's made its way to him. And that has been slung wide. Looking for options for... Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Bayer Leverkusen are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. 60 minutes played. Burkhardt, and he's in. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 10.
Final
Number
checks on the
26,
touchline. A change
Amiri.
about to occur.
Number 13.
3-0, and
Coming on
things
the
are
field,
starting to look awfully
number
cosy.
88.
This is
Number
wonderful
18.
front-footed football.
Number
The manager
8.
will be absolutely
Number
thrilled to see his
16.
team clicking in every department.
Lazio needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Osimhen. Kvaratskhelia looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Ouattara. Lazio perhaps contemplating their next change here. Aims beyond the defence. Chance, surely! And it's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Lee Kang-in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! Into the last quarter of an hour. Distributed tidily. Stiller. Now it's Akliouche. Chance! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Lazio are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Akliouche.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Doucouré. And the shot's on here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Decent chance! This their second corner of the game. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. Pinches it off him. Knocks it into space. Tapsoba defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jaureguiza bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Burkhardt. Ouattara. That is good
Two
progress on the
added minutes
left.
have been indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Shapes to shoot, and one more try. And there's a goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's had a shot! And we're done. Lazio